So hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. I wanted to look into the energies for you and your twin flame, what's going on at the moment. And we received those cards. It's just what's going on right now. We got the moon in reverse and the page of wands. So normally I don't read in reverse just because I don't know the cards well enough. But here with the moon, I really felt drawn to leave it as it is because it was telling me that something that was hidden is now bubbling to the surface and is seen. So when we have the card in this way, then you are just under the water. You're unconscious of certain things. Some things are hidden so that you cannot see them, you cannot fully understand. But really, when we look at it that way, then you are on top of your game and you've come to the surface and you can clearly see everything that's going on, right? Because we have the page of wands here, which is like an outburst of creativity, an outburst of positive energy, of all kinds of wonderful ideas bubbling up to the surface. So I really see that this is about to happen for you, and it might be the broader picture, right? What's going on collectively, maybe even with the full moon tomorrow, right? So this would be an opportunity for you to focus on this, right? To not stay in maybe anxiety and discomfort, because that's just giving birth to a desire, right? You have to look at this. When you are feeling uncomfortable, then you are at the same time creating the desire to feel comfortable, to feel at ease, to feel on top of your game, to feel in alignment with all your desires, right? So, and that's where you need to focus right now. Even if it feels a little bit off, because it just feels a little bit off because we're not used to it. That's all there is to it. When I was an actress in way back in actor school, right, there was an exercise where we had a little meditation with eyes closed, where we were seeing ourselves rehearsing, and we were seeing like a lot of people in the audience. And then at the end of this exercise, where we were just rehearsing and everybody was approving of what we were doing on stage, then in the end everybody was applauding, and we had to get up in our meditation with eyes closed. We were on the floor, and then I had to get up with eyes closed and then bow down, right, and take the appreciation of the audience, right? Receive that. I felt so off. It felt so off. It felt so strange, right? We're just not used to do that. But really, it's what we are meant to do. We are meant to let that in. It's both ways, right? We are meant to appreciate the world and our beingness and give what we have to give to the world. But that's only one thing, right? To throw that arrow with our gifts and our talents. But the other thing is also to let it in, right? You see that circle. And so you could also say the sun and the moon, right? Both is needed. Otherwise, we are not complete. So, and what is missing very often is not that we cannot give, right? A lot of us, we are even kind of over-giving. But it's more on the receiving end that we have issues, right? Because we have received all kinds of stuff that was not acceptable to us when we were children. So we've decided to build up walls and not receive at all. Here it says, my emotions are vibrational interpreters. And again, he is like in the water, right? With his feet, this figure. So the water is a metaphor for emotions, right? And those emotions with all the emotions that we stuff down, they're bubbling up along our journey. They're coming to the surface. It's really uncomfortable, and we cannot just deny it. It doesn't help to deny it. Just we have to acknowledge what we are feeling first, and then move through that, right? So I can help you with that. If you have something intense going on, I can help you to release that fully and to see where we need to go exactly, really, right? Pinpoint the issue. And as you know, we are multidimensional beings, so I can also say exactly on what levels those issues are, and release them, transform them, and also give you some help with moving on along the journey, right? So if you're interested in that, please send me an email. You find the address in the description box. And if you're not sure whether this would be a fit or not, you could also apply for a 15-minute free session. Please send an email as well in case you're interested. And for everyone else, click on the link below to sign up for the free webinar that I've created. There you get to clear the energies for you and your twin flame, and this already helps a lot, and you already get a lot out of this, and you can start your work, right? Your energetic work. Yeah, so our emotions are our guidance system, right? It's even the bad, this uncomfortable emotions are a blessing in disguise, right? Because they're providing us with contrast. When we're experiencing something that we perceive as a problem, right? Because it's just unwanted, then we often make the mistake and we stay in the unwanted. We are problem solvers, right? We are fixated on the problem. So we are trying to find out, why is my twin flame not coming into my life? Why is this and that? And the problem is, and he is such and such. But really, it's a vibrational thing, right? It's all your issues are bubbling up to the surface. So discomfort and all the things you're feeling and thinking, those are your issues, right? And you are invited by the divine to push that, not only to push that away, but to a certain extent, yes, right? So I'm not saying that you can ignore your issues. That's not true. You have to transform them, you have to acknowledge them, you have to work through them, but not to keep your eyes fixated on the problem, but to keep your eyes on the solution. And the solution is always where you feel good, right? So you could say all the heaviness that is in those curtains, right? Those heavy curtains, this person just decides to push them aside and have a look at the sky. And sooner or later, the sun will appear and this sky will be bright and blue, right? The morning will come, right? Now it's maybe dark, but no matter what it looks like, this person has the confidence that the sun will rise, right? And it's perfect innocence here with this white pajama. So yeah, I won't put those unwanted ingredients in my pie, right? So if you keep your eyes on the problem, this means you're like eating, having a meal each day that you don't like. Nobody would do that. If you have the choice, you would always tend to eat something that you like, that tastes good. And so he says, I'm the unwanted ingredients, I don't want to have that in my pie. So keep your eyes on what you want, right? And acknowledge what's in the way and work through the things that are in the way. It's all valid, right? It's all a blessing in disguise. It's all helping you to come from this state to this and eventually to this, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's what we want, and that's what you're about to accomplish here, and what the time quality is inviting you, all of us, to do, really. and that's beautiful. That's really wonderful. And yeah, I think you got the messages that I wanted to, or that Spirit wanted to give you today. And if you have any questions, if you have any issues around your own union, send them in via email or write them in the comments. I would be happy to create content for you if there is anything specific that you would like to know. So take care, have a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.